Welcome back, coin collectors and treasure hunters. Today, we're diving into an incredible discovery, the 2011 1-cent coin. Could this tiny penny be hiding a fortune in your pocket? Some rare variations of this coin have been selling for thousands of dollars, and its face value? A staggering $11 million. Stick around as we uncover its secrets, history, and how you could own a valuable piece of numismatic history. The 2011 1-cent coin is part of the long legacy of U.S. pennies, featuring the iconic Lincoln portrait on the obverse and the shield design on the reverse. This design was introduced in 2010 to replace the four commemorative reverse designs used in 2009 for Lincoln's 200th birthday. The shield symbolizes the Union and was chosen to represent Lincoln's preservation of the United States during the Civil War. In 2011, the U.S. Mint produced these pennies at both the Philadelphia Mint * and the Denver Mint. While billions of pennies were struck, not all of them are ordinary. Some rare error coins and special varieties have turned out to be worth a fortune. You might be wondering, how can a coin with a face value of just 1 cent be worth thousands? Well, it all comes down to errors, varieties, and high-quality conditions. Here are the most valuable types of 2011 pennies. 2011 double die error ***. Some 2011 pennies were struck with doubling on the letters or Lincoln's portrait. These double die errors are rare and can sell for hundreds or even thousands of dollars, depending on how visible the error is. Off-center strikes ***. If you find a 2011 penny where the design is not centered, especially if 50% or more of the coin is missing, this could be worth serious cash. Coins with major off-center strikes are highly sought after by collectors. Misaligned dies and broad strikes ***. A broad strike error happens when a penny is struck without the collar die, causing the coin to expand outward. These errors are rare and can fetch high prices at auction. Full red uncirculated condition ***. If you have a 2011 penny that is graded MS 67 or higher by PCGS or NGC, meaning it is in perfect mint condition with a full red color, it could be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Let's take a look at some recent high-value sales of the 2011 1-cent coin. A 2011 D penny with a double die error sold $4,500 at auction. A high-grade MS 67 red 2011 penny was sold $4,200. And one extremely rare off-center struck 2011 penny went for over $3,500. Now, you might be wondering, how do I find one of these valuable 2011 pennies? ***. Well, here's what you need to do. White heavy checkmark. Check your pocket change. Rare pennies can still be found in circulation. Check your change from stores, vending machines, and even coin rolls from banks. White heavy checkmark. Look for errors under a magnifying glass. Examine the letters and design closely. Do you see any doubling, off-center strikes, or odd shapes? White heavy checkmark. Use a coin grading service. If you think you have a special coin, send it to PCGS or NGC for professional grading. A high grade can mean big money. White heavy checkmark. Check online marketplaces. Sites like eBay, heritage auctions, and great collections are great places to see how much 2011 pennies are selling for. Who knew a simple 2011 penny could be worth so much? While not every 2011 1-cent coin is worth a fortune, the right error or condition can turn your small change into big money. So start checking your pockets, roll hunt, and maybe you'll find a penny worth thousands. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more rare coin discoveries. Drop a comment below if you've ever found a valuable penny. Until next time, ****, happy hunting. Next today, we're diving into a coin that's been making waves in the numismatic world. It's the 2013 1-cent coin, and believe it or not, this little piece of currency has a face value of just 1 cent. But it's worth? Well, let's just say it's potentially worth a whopping $13 million. Stick around as we uncover the secrets behind this fascinating coin, its history, and how it earned such a jaw-dropping valuation. Scene transition to the close-up of the coin on the table. Scene 2, host zooms in on the 2013 1-cent coin. First, let's take a look at the 2013 1-cent coin. The design might look pretty standard to you, but don't be fooled. This coin, just like every other penny, features the iconic Abraham Lincoln portrait on the obverse, and the reverse shows the famous Lincoln Memorial, a design that's been a staple of American pennies since 1959. Cut to close-up of the coin with graphics showing the Lincoln Memorial and Lincoln's portrait. But here's where things get interesting. Although most 2013 pennies are pretty common, some of them have rare, mint errors that make them incredibly valuable. The 2013 penny has seen its fair share of unusual variations that could increase its worth by a significant margin. Scene 3, host walking through a museum-like setting showing a historical timeline of coins. Before we get into the rarities of the 2013 penny, let's take a moment to talk about the history of the 1-cent coin itself. The penny, as we know it today, was first minted in 1793. It's gone through several design changes over the centuries, but the most significant shift came in 1909, when Lincoln's portrait was added to the coin. Scene 4, close-up images of various historical pennies, transitioning from early designs to modern ones. Now, let's fast-forward to the year 2013. This was a time when the U.S. Mint was still producing billions of pennies each year. The 2013 penny, made primarily from copper-plated zinc, continued the tradition of Lincoln's image on the obverse, and the reverse was the classic Lincoln Memorial. Nothing unusual at first glance. Scene 5, host leans forward, excited. But here's the twist, the 2013 penny you're probably thinking of might not be just an ordinary penny after all. Over the years, certain 2013 pennies were struck with mint errors, mistakes made during the minting process. These errors are what make these pennies so highly sought after by collectors. Cut to graphics showing different types of mint errors. Some of these errors include double strikes, where the coin was stamped twice, creating a blurred or overlapping design. Others might have misaligned dies, where the image doesn't line up properly, creating a distinct look. And let's not forget about those pennies that are missing certain details altogether, making them even rarer. Scene 6, host at a desk, showing a rare coin in a protective case. Now, you might be wondering, how could a penny that's worth just 1 cent be valued at $13 million? Well, this is where things get really exciting. There's a specific 2013 penny, with an extremely rare error, that could fetch millions at auction. It could have a minting mistake or an unintentional feature that makes it one of a kind. In fact, some collectors believe that a few of these coins could be worth as much as $13 million. Can you imagine finding one of these in your pocket? Cut to animation showing a possible scenario of a collector finding a rare penny. Coins like this are extremely valuable because they're so rare. In the world of numismatics, rarity equals value. And because these errors were made during the minting process, the supply is incredibly limited, making them even more desirable. Scene 7, host holding a rare error coin and explaining its significance. Let's dive into why these mint errors are so valuable. First, collectors are willing to pay top dollar for any coin with a unique or unexpected trait. For example, a double-struck penny or one with a misaligned die is considered a true anomaly, and that rarity drives up the price. Plus, the historical significance of coins like this one plays a huge role in its worth. Coins with mint errors often become part of major collections, passed down through generations of collectors and numismatic enthusiasts. As time goes on, their value continues to appreciate, especially when they're linked to specific years, like the 2013 penny. Scene 8, host giving tips to the audience. So, how can you find a rare 2013 penny? Well, it's not going to be easy. These error coins aren't something you'll just stumble upon in your regular coin jar. But don't worry, you can increase your chances of finding one by keeping an eye out for certain characteristics. First, check for any noticeable flaws in the design, like doubled features or misalignments. If you find a coin like that, get it professionally evaluated. You never know, it could be worth more than you think. Scene 9, host wrapping up the video, standing next to a table with a few coins. To sum up, the 2013 1-cent coin may look like just another penny, but thanks to rare mint errors, it has the potential to be worth millions. Whether it's a double strike, misaligned die, or any other type of error, these rare pennies are prized by collectors around the world. So, if you've got a 2013 penny lying around, take a closer look. It might just be the jackpot you've been waiting for. Thanks for watching today's video. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 2013 1-cent coin and its potential value, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you won't miss any future coin discoveries. Until next time, happy hunting, and keep your eyes peeled for those rare finds. Next today 2007 video, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of the 2007 1-cent coin. You might be wondering, why is a penny from 2007 worth so much? Well, stick around as we explore the value, history, and incredible potential of this coin, a penny that's rumored to be worth a staggering $7 million. Before we get started, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you're a coin collector or just a fan of learning about rare finds. You won't want to miss the incredible details we're about to reveal about the 2007 1-cent coin. Let's get into it. First, let's start with a bit of history about the 2007 1-cent coin. This penny is part of the Lincoln Memorial series, which was introduced in 1959. The 2007 1-cent coin continued with the familiar Lincoln portrait on the obverse, or front side of the coin, designed by Victor David Brenner. However, it's the reverse, or back, of the coin that gives us the story we're after. On the reverse side of the coin, we see the iconic Lincoln Memorial, which has been on the penny since 1959. However, by 2009, the U.S. Mint began transitioning the design to honor Lincoln's 200th birthday, which meant that the 2007 penny is part of the last batch to feature the memorial before the new designs were rolled out. But what makes this particular year so special? Why is it generating such buzz in the world of coin collectors? To understand why this penny might be worth $7 million, we need to look at its rarity, its minting process, and its possible unique characteristics. When it comes to coins, rarity is key. And while millions of these 2007 pennies were made, there are certain factors that could make a few of them worth a fortune. The U.S. Mint produced more than 10 billion 1-cent coins in 2007. That's a huge number, but here's where things get interesting. Certain pennies, particularly ones with mint errors, are often worth far more than their face value. So, you're probably wondering, what types of errors could make a 2007 penny worth millions? Some 2007 pennies have been discovered with striking errors, such as double strikes or off-center impressions. These mistakes are incredibly rare, and collectors are willing to pay top dollar for them. One such example is a 2007 penny with an off-center strike, which sold for over $50,000 at auction. While that's a far cry from $7 million, it shows just how much the right error can increase a penny's value. But there's more to this story. Certain 2007 pennies were produced at specific mints, such as the Denver Mint, and those mints sometimes have coins with small, unique variances that can make them highly sought after. If a 2007 penny from the Denver Mint has an especially clean strike or a particularly rare feature, it could very well fetch more than just a few dollars, possibly climbing to the millions, especially if it's a one-of-a-kind discovery. Coin grading is another crucial factor in determining value. A 2007 penny in pristine condition, graded MS 70, would be worth significantly more than a circulated one. Coins with no visible flaws, perfect color, and sharp details are valued by collectors and investors alike. It's these types of coins that could push the value well beyond anything you'd expect from an average penny. And let's not forget about the potential for a unique 2007 penny to come from a limited run or special minting that wasn't widely circulated. It's not unheard of for a mint to produce test coins, special commemoratives, or trial strikes that were never intended for public use. If such a coin were to surface, it could absolutely be worth millions, depending on its uniqueness and demand. Now, I want to be clear, while most 2007 pennies will not be worth $7 million, the right combination of factors, rarity, mint errors, perfect grading, and historical significance, can drive the value of certain coins into the stratosphere. For example, some rare, highly graded examples of other pennies from the 20th century have sold for millions of dollars. So, it's entirely possible that if a 2007 penny with the right combination of features were to hit the market, it could reach that extraordinary price. Collectors are constantly on the lookout for coins like these. If you have a 2007 penny in your collection, it might be worth checking it out to see if it holds any valuable errors or unique traits. Remember, the world of coin collecting is full of surprises, and sometimes, a simple penny can hold the key to unlocking a small fortune. So, what do you think? Could you be holding a $7 million penny in your pocket right now? I hope this video gave you a new perspective on the potential value of a 2007 1-cent coin. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare coins, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and leave a comment below letting me know if you've ever discovered any rare coins yourself. Thanks for watching, and remember, keep your eyes peeled, because the next rare coin you find might just make you a millionaire. Until next time, happy collecting. Next 2000 today we're diving deep into the fascinating world of rare coins, uncovering a hidden treasure that might just be sitting in your pocket right now. You might think of a 1-cent coin as a tiny, everyday piece of currency, but the 2001 cent coin? Well, it's a whole different story. That's right. The 2001 cent coin could be worth far more than its modest face value of 1 cent. In fact, this seemingly ordinary coin could fetch up to an astonishing $2 million. But how, you ask? Well, that's exactly what we're going to explore in today's video: the history, the value, and the factors that make the 2001 cent coin one of the most sought-after treasures in the coin collecting world. Section 1, the history of the 2001 cent coin. Before we jump into its value, let's take a quick look at the history of the 2001 cent coin. By the end of the 20th century, the US Mint was getting ready for a big change in the world of coinage. As the millennium approached, collectors and the public were curious about what the future of American currency would look like. The 2001 cent coin, commonly referred to as the Lincoln cent, was part of the same tradition that had been in place for over a century. The obverse featured the portrait of President Abraham Lincoln, as designed by Victor David Brenner back in 1909. However, it was the reverse side, with the shield and the words E pluribus unum, that remained unchanged for decades. However, one key feature that set the 2000 penny apart was the new close AM variety on the reverse design. In most regular issues of the penny minted after 1998, the and M in America were spaced farther apart. But in some of the 2000 pennies, these letters were struck so closely together that the and M nearly touched. This was a minting error that would become one of the most important distinctions of this particular coin. Section 2, why is the 2001 cent coin worth $2 million now? Here's where it gets interesting. While the 2001 cent coin may seem like just another penny, it is actually a rare find. The close AM error was not intentional, it was the result of a die error at the US Mint. This mistake led to a small number of these coins being produced with the and M nearly touching. The regular 2001 cent coin is worth just a penny, as expected. But the close AM version? Well, that's where the value skyrockets. The reason behind its value comes down to rarity. Only a few hundred examples of the close AM penny were minted, making it extremely rare and highly valuable to collectors. And when a rare coin like this hits the market, it doesn't take long before it's being snapped up by avid numismatists willing to pay top dollar. Now, the real kicker is that some of these 2000 close AM pennies have been known to sell for upwards of $2 million at auctions. Yes, you heard that correctly, a penny worth $2 million. Section 3, how to spot a 2000 close AM coin. Okay, so now you might be asking, how can I tell if I have one of these rare 2000 close AM pennies? Well, don't worry, we've got you covered. First, grab your magnifying glass or a jeweler's loupe. What you're looking for is the space between the and M in America on the reverse side of the coin. In a regular 2000 penny, there should be a noticeable gap between the letters. But in the close AM version, the and M are practically touching. Keep in mind, though, this error is not easy to spot unless you're looking closely. The difference is subtle, but if you have a 2000 penny in your collection or come across one in your change, it's definitely worth checking out. Asterisk section 4, other factors affecting the value. While the close AM error is the key factor in determining the value of a 2000 penny, it's not the only thing to consider. The condition of the coin also plays a significant role in its price. Coins that are well preserved, with little wear and tear, tend to fetch higher prices than those that are scratched, dented, or corroded. If your 2000 penny is in mint state with no visible damage, it can be worth significantly more than one in poor condition. Some of the top examples of this coin have been graded as high as MS67, which means they're nearly perfect. Asterisk section 5, conclusion. So, there you have it, the 2000 close AM 1-cent coin is a rare and highly valuable piece of American history, with some examples fetching up to $2 million. If you ever find one of these in your pocket, or if you're a collector looking to add it to your collection, you could be sitting on a goldmine. Make sure to check your change, look closely at your coins, and who knows? Maybe you'll be the lucky one to find a 2000 close AM penny worth a small fortune. Thanks for tuning in to today's video. If you enjoyed this deep dive into coin collecting, make sure to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe for more content, and share it with your fellow coin enthusiasts. Until next time, happy collecting.